What is up, everybody? Box office check-in for you all Monday morning, August 11th, 2025. Things are happening in the movie industry and in our fantasy league. Big new movies opening this weekend. Giant hit for Weapons, opening at number one to $42.5 million, drafted by Screen Time Coda. This rules. This is super exciting. It looks like we have a new star director in Zach Cregger, new name brand director. This is the very best news. And this is the 10th number one movie of the year from Warner Brothers Studios. They are by far the best movie studio right now at theatrical distribution. What a goddamn shame that they have a for sale sign up right now. It's been no secret that since Warner Brothers Discovery was formed, since David Zaslav took over, his job was strip this down, get it ready for a sale, probably to Disney or to Universal. That's going to happen. And I was just reading Scott Mendelson's Substack this morning. You should subscribe to that if you're into the movie industry, the outside scoop. He was bemoaning that there are just too few movies this summer and that movie theaters are suffering as a result. Big movies open up and people want to go see them. People want to go to the movies, and Hollywood is just not producing enough movies. And there will soon be one fewer major studio when Warner Brothers gets sold. And this will just become more of a problem. And that means more movie theaters closing throughout the country, especially in small markets. My town only has one movie theater. Nobody's ever there except weirdly on Tuesday nights when it's Discount Tuesday. But yeah, anyway, that's bad news. The good news is that Weapons was a big hit for Screen Time Coda, $42.5 million. Number two is Freakier Friday, which opened at $29 million. This was drafted by me, Load Bearing Beams. The lesson, as always, is that lots of different people want to see movies, not just teenage boys, but also women and girls and all kinds of different people. Give them stuff to see and they will want to go see it. Freakier Friday opened to a very healthy $29 million. Number three, Fantastic Four continues its precipitous decline with $15.5 million for a $230 million total. It'll be interesting to see where this finishes domestically. It's not going to get to 300. Will it get to 260, $270 million? We'll see, but that was drafted by Screen Time Coda. $230 million in its third week. Number four is Bad Guys 2 for Patrick Perot, added $10.4 million in its second week. It stands at $43 million total. The Naked Gun had $8.4 million in its second weekend, drafted by Spooky T. It stands at $33 million total. Sixth place is Superman for Captain Hot Dog. This has $7.8 million this weekend, $331 million total. Number seven, Jurassic World Rebirth, $4.7 million for $326 million total, drafted by Drooby Dooby's Movies. In eighth place, F1 the movie had $2.8 million, drafted by Load Bearing Beams, stands at a domestic total of $179 million. Ninth place, drafted by Cinematic Joshua, was Together. $2.6 million for a $17 million total. This was its second week in release. And in 10th place, a movie nobody drafted, a Sketch from Angel Studios, a family film starring Darcy Carden and Tony Hale. Kids' drawings come to life or something. No one drafted this, but $2.5 million. Okay, let's update the standings and then get down to the real drama, which is the battle for second and third place. First place, Neophyte Reviews has $470 million, and he has clinched first place. He has clinched the $50 prize. But in second place is Cinematic Joshua with $367 million. Third place, Drooby Dooby's Movies with $351 million. And fourth place, Captain Hot Dog with $336 million. So not that much separates these three gentlemen. In fifth place is Screen Time Coda, who has $292 million. Can the combination of Weapons and Fantastic Four vault him into the contention for second or third place? I don't know. There is a pretty big gap. He is $54 million behind, separates him and Captain Hot Dog. Eighth place, Jen Walks Into Walls with $287 million. Seventh place, Load Bearing Beams, $210. Eighth place, Smash Trivia John with $118 million. Ninth place is Patrick Pro with $75 million. And 10th place is Spooky T with $63 million. I don't know if we can call last place. We also have a $20 prize for last place. I think we need another week or so to call that last place winner. But so let's look at the battle for second and third place. With Cinematic Joshua with $367 million, Drooby Dooby's Movies with $351 million, and Captain Hot Dog with $336 million. Joshua, I think, had the most impressive draft of our entire league, because while he has How to Train Your Dragon, which is his biggest movie, he just has a collection of solid performers. How to Train Your Dragon had $262 million, but together, $17 million, and it's still making money. Elio was a disappointment for Pixar, but still added a lot of money to Joshua's coffers with $73 million. And then Angel Studios' The Last Rodeo had $15 million. So Joshua's issue is that while he has a big commanding lead, there aren't movies that are going to be making a ton more money for him. And so we have to settle the question of when we're going to call this thing, when we're going to stop counting. And I leave this to Joshua Drew and to Captain Hot Dog to tell me what you'd like to do. Tell me when you think is a reasonable time to stop tabulating totals. I'm willing to keep going for weeks and weeks, continuing to make these videos and tracking this. But Drooby Dooby's Movies in third place with $351 million. His only movie that's still in theaters is Jurassic World Rebirth, and it has slowed way down. It is $327 million, but I don't know how much more we can expect it to make. He's $16 million behind Joshua. Would he be able to, does Jurassic World have 16 million more dollars to make, plus whatever else he'd have to make up as Joshua increases his lead? And then Captain Hot Dog has $336 million, but his advantage is that he has Superman, which is still making a lot of money, $331 million and counting. So that's where we stand with those three guys, and I can't wait to see how this plays out. We are not adding any more new movies. All the movies that everybody drafted has been released, or it never got released. There are lots of weird small movies that nobody had ever heard of that we drafted, and then turns out, nope, Bride Hard was never released in America, but it was released in Europe or whatever, but we're only doing domestic. But I think I've heard from enough people, next year we will be doing worldwide box office. Can't wait for that. Thank you all for paying attention, and thanks for going to the movies, and I love you. Goodbye.